Happy Monday, everybody. I hope your weekend was good. I hope your weekend was fun. And I hope your weekend was safe. I am Captain Boring. This is your 10-minute sports report for Monday, July 24th, 2023. We got some news from every angle and every sport of the globe. Let's jump right into it. Jordan Addison, the rookie wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings last week, got a misdemeanor charge for driving 140 miles an hour in a 55 zone. Now, the reason he gave is probably good enough to drive that fast. However, you probably shouldn't do it because it is still a lethal speed to drive. He was driving 140 miles an hour last week because his dog was having an emergency at home, according to the citation that was filed on Monday in Ramsey County Court. So, he is a dog person, or so he says. However, he apologized and he did not state the emergency of which the dog was in, why he was driving that fast. However, a 140 and a 55, that's still a little fast for me. I'm a dog parent, but I just don't feel safe. Now, he was driving a Lamborghini. Those cars are meant to go that fast. All I'm saying is, good reason if it was true. I'm just a little skeptical to begin with. More football news. Nyheim Hines. So Patrick Mahomes, when he signed his 10-year, $500 million contract with the Kansas City Chiefs 2 years ago, the Kansas City Chiefs put certain activities that Patrick Mahomes was not allowed to do. Skydiving, playing basketball, to name a few, not allowed to jet ski, do anything real dangerous because they want to protect their investment. Well, why did they do that? Because Nyheim Hines of the Buffalo Bills, a running back, tore his ACL while away from team facility. Hines, 26, sustained a knee injury when he was struck by a jet ski and will at some point require surgery. Awesome. So that's why you put things in the contract for the people you pay a lot of money to, because you don't want them being in a jet ski accident when you're going to pay them $500 million. So, T's and P's to Nyheim Hines moving forward. And, of course, my sound bites now decide to stop working, so that's always amazing. So, we will just go right ahead with it. I brought up the Women's World Cup on Friday when I did your 10-minute sports report. I'm going to follow the United States women because I live in the United States. So, the United States women defeated Vietnam 3-0. Sophia Smith scored dos times. That was my Spanish for the day. As to lift the defending world champions over the Vietnamese. Switching gears now over to the lowest salary teams in baseball and our check on them there. So we will check on one of the best teams, hottest teams in all the land, the Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles, in a 4-game stand with the Tampa Bay Rays, won 3 of them. They lost 3-0. That's where I last left you. Then they won 6-5 and 5-3. They are on a 2-game winning streak. They are at 61-38. And they sit 2 games ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays are having a rough patch. Since the All-Star break, they are not very good. They have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They lost 5 in a row. Then they beat the Orioles once and then lost 2 more. So they are on a 2-game stand. They are 19 games above 500 at 61-42 and sit atop the AL wild card. The Cincinnati Reds are hot once again. So after losing 11-10 to the Giants, they beat the Giants 3-2, 5-1, and then they swept the Arizona Diamondbacks 9-6, 4-2, 7-3. They are on a 5-game winning streak and now sit only a half game back of the Milwaukee Brewers for first place. And to check in on the standings for Major League Baseball, let's get to it. The Baltimore Orioles sit in first in the AL East. The Minnesota Twins sit in first in the Central. And the Texas Rangers, Houston Rangers, combining two sports there, sit in first place in the AL West. The Atlanta Braves are the best team in baseball record-wise, sit 11 games up on the Philadelphia Phillies in the NL East. Wow. The Milwaukee Brewers sit a half game above the Cincinnati Reds, and one of the highest salary teams in baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers, sit 4 games above the Arizona Diamondbacks. At this point, I'm just getting super lazy. Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays all lead the American League wild card, with the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees 2 games back of the final wild card place. The Cincinnati Reds sit atop the National League wild card, followed by the Arizona Diamondbacks. And then there's a 3-way tie for the third and final spot between the Phillies, the Giants, and the Miami Marlins. So down the stretch we go. It's going to be a heck of a race. Stay tuned to your 10-minute sports report to keep you apprised of all the situations. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram at 4th and 1 Podcast, because I will have a video on there. As soon as I get done here, I'm going to post a video on the 4th and 1 podcast Instagram page about the offer that Kylian Mbappe, a striker for PSG, a soccer team over in Europe, got from a Saudi club. So go check on that to hear the ridiculousness of that offer. And until next time, wash your hands, you filthy animals. God bless you all. We'll be back Wednesday, Hump Day, for an all-new episode of the 10-Minute Sports Report and a all-new episode of the 4th and 1 Podcast dropping this Friday. Until then, God bless you all. Wash your hands, you filthy animals, and peace out. And again, no music here, so I'm just going to end it. Goodbye, y'all.